Well, good morning, soccer fans, and especially the mothers out there that love the game of soccer. Welcome to day 3 of the under 18 of the 2018 under 18 Atlantic Showcase, being brought to you right here from King George V Park in St. John's, Newfoundland. All brought to you by Bella Line TV1. And like I said, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and I'm sure the players out on the field send their sentiments. So my name is Ian Chater. We're back with me again for day 3 is Collie McConnell, and on the camera is Daryl Redmond. So we'll bring you this act game this morning at 8 o'clock, first game of the day. We got the male game between Team Nova Scotia and Team New Brunswick, with Team Nova Scotia in blue and Team New Brunswick in green. So look forward to this match now. And what do you think, Colleen? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
There you
Here,
go.
that's a lot better, isn't it? Good morning, Ian.
Good
so
morning.
It's a nice little bit of a chilly one this morning, but an early start for all of us.
Yes, we don't mind that. We're up ready to go. We love to listen. Where would you rather be on a Sunday morning but at the soccer pitch?
That's right.
Well, I got other. I suppose there's a top 3, but there's nothing wrong with being at the soccer pitch.
So this game this morning between Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, both of these teams. So I don't know if anyone saw the Newfoundland and Labrador soccer Twitter feed this morning. Both of the Newfoundland teams have locked down first place in this tournament.
Yep.
They're both 2-0 after yesterday. New Brunswick has an opportunity to pick up their second win this morning, but because they lost to Newfoundland earlier in the weekend, they can't overtake Newfoundland and Labrador.
That's the tiebreaker. Yep.
That's right. Nova Scotia, of course, has a win and a loss, or a loss and a
Tie. Yep.
And so they'll be looking to come out strong against this New Brunswick side. We saw good play from both teams against Newfoundland and Labrador and other teams through the weekend.
Yep.
It'll be an interesting morning.
No, there's no doubt about it. These two teams are definitely talented. The coach and staff got to be commended on what they've trained all winter, on how they've trained all winter. And like I said, a bounce here, a bounce there. The standings would be a lot, could be different. But this should be a really good match, no doubt. Nova Scotia and New Brunswick got a long history of battling it out on different sports things, whether it's hockey or soccer or whatever it is. But this morning now we're at King George V Park. We got a great match going here, and we look forward to bringing it to you right into your living room or wherever you are watching it. So sit back, grab your coffee, tea, whatever you like, your toast, your cereal, and enjoy this webcast. We're just about to get going here now. Referee's over having a little chat with the coaching staff for Nova Scotia.
So the tournament that the teams have been taking part in is called the Under 18 Atlantic Showcase, and this is really a scouting weekend for a lot of these players that want to play varsity in the future. We've had 12 scouts from 9 different organizations here in town this weekend, and of course others watching the webcast like yourselves. Nova Scotia's got a youngish team, mostly 16 and 17-year-olds, so they wouldn't be going to university this fall. They won't be able to commit anywhere till September, October timeframe.
Yeah.
New Brunswick, like Newfoundland and Labrador, has a range of players, so they've got 16, 17s, and 18-year-olds here. A couple of the 18-year-olds to keep an eye on. That young man right there, number 24, Ali. We'll be seeing him again this fall when he suits up for the University of New Brunswick in the AUS.
Plays the Mun Seahawks, yep.
That's right. And Sebastien Hébert, number 20, in the midfield there. He'll be playing for the University of Moncton.
Exactly, and he had a couple of, both those guys had an impact yesterday in their game. They both had one. I think Hébert had a couple of tallies, and Ali had at least one, maybe 2. I don't remember.
Yeah, but both of them have been very strong players for New Brunswick all weekend.
And there's Hébert on the ball there right now, number 20. So we're a minute into the action. Bright and early here. We showed up at 7:15, and the team from New Brunswick was already on the field, warming up. So they're rearing to go. And not long after that, the team from Nova Scotia took the pitch for their warm-up. As I said, yes, their record probably doesn't indicate their play, as such with regards to Newfoundland getting the 2 wins. But there's a lot of pride on the line here. Not everyone likes to come to play soccer. You come to compete. Here's England number 22, Nova Scotia.
And as we've said many times this weekend, Ian, it's a 90-minute game,
90
and you've
minutes.
got to fully commit for all 90 of those minutes.
Yep. Because if you go in, on a 50-50 ball and you hold up, and you could get hurt more than if you didn't go in hard. So nobody wants to get injured. That goes off for a goal kick. In net again for New Brunswick is Alex Cormier. He's done he's been between the pipes for the full tournament. No break whatsoever. And I'm looking there at Nova Scotia, and it looks like Connor Alders is starting.
And Alders has been sharing the goalkeeping duties this weekend with Ryan Davis.
Yep. And Alders actually played out as well.
That's right, and,
Yep.
and Davis likewise
Yep.
will play out if he's not in net.
Yep.
So 2 very versatile players.
Ali looking for number 3, Gallant. Oh, sorry, number 3, Gallant.
Anthony Gallant, of course, had a hat trick yesterday
Yep.
against PEI. So a big game for him.
Yes, they really opened up that game against PEI. It was 1-1 at the half, correct?
It was, and PEI actually opened the scoring.
Yes,
so,
they did, and then they got 7 on entry goal, wasn't it? 7-1 when
yeah.
it was all said and done?
Yeah, once New Brunswick found the sweet spot, they made the most of it.
Yeah. England back to Warnell. Warnell into Bruce. He puts it back to his keeper. Here's DeVoe. Unfortunately had to sit out yesterday's game due to a red card in the first game, but he's back in action this morning. Sure, he's happy about that. Warnell being run down there now by number 5, Logan Reed. Ebert battling it out there. Here's number 59 on Nova Scotia. That was Whalen. Nova Scotia still with possession. Bruce puts it to the far wing. Loses possession. That was a block. Trying to clear it out. Garlardo puts that out for a throw-in for Nova Scotia. There's Harrington, number 45. You'll hear his name a lot today, as in the previous 2 matches that they've played. He has a lot of hustle. He's had a great tournament. Lots of speed. Really makes things happen out there for his Nova Scotia squad. Here's Bruce again. Harrington battling it. No. Foul on the play. I'm not going to say anything about the win today.
No. There's no win, but Ian and I both have wonderful sunburns.
Yeah. We look like we've been down south, but we haven't. We've been at King George V in single-digit temperatures.
But it is another beautiful sunny day.
It
a little
is
crisp.
great. Yeah, nice day. Great day for a game of ball.
It is a great. If you're one of the players, it's an awesome game. It's an awesome day.
All right. Cormier throws that out, looking for Hebert. They did get possession, though, because now we got a throw-in for New Brunswick. Zachary Dastus will throw that in.
And he's another player that we've seen a lot of
Yep.
activity from this weekend. Another real versatile player. He is listed as a defender, but he can be pretty much anywhere.
Yes, he could be up on the 6-yard line in no time. Yeah,
Yeah,
he does a
really,
lot of runs.
Yeah, a lot of heads-up play from him, and not afraid to move the ball up.
There's Whalen. New Brunswick gets possession. Here's Hebert now, looking for Looking for Ali. That's way too far ahead. That's gathered in by Alders. Here's Ali. He can be dangerous around that 18-yard box. Berryman outside to Harrington. Harrington still with it. He switches it over to Warnell. England waits for it, but that goes off for a throw-in for New Brunswick. Sankara loses the ball off the touch. Here's Warnell at the feet of England. Back to Warnell. Here's Bruce. Jackson over to DeVoe. DeVoe puts it outside. Has Butler on the far wing. Goes out of touch for a throw-in. Still early in this match, coming up to this 8-minute mark. No real scoring chances yet for either team. Ball's up. Ali tried to do the bicycle. It was a great effort.
And a great block by the
oh!
Some good pressure, good work by Connor Alders.
Well done,
and
Connor
his
Alders.
defense.
Yeah. That deflection, he was able to. He was going in the other direction totally, and he was able to contort the old body to get his hands on it. Well done. Good efforts there, and a good attack there by New Brunswick. They definitely could have been up by one after that sequence of events.
And I'm not sure which of the defenders was in there, if that was Warnell or the other winger.
Warnell was there.
Yeah, what a great job by him on both saves, or
Yes.
all three or four
Yeah.
saves, because
Yeah.
there was a whole volley there.
There was a nice bit of action there. That's what we like to see. But we're still scoreless. There's Whalen battling out with Hebert. We found out yesterday, number 4 is actually, and we didn't have his name until, well, I went to look for him this morning. That's Carl Rutledge. We got him down as number 37 on our sheet. We'll have him right today. So Carl Rutledge, we got your name correct today. Number 4 on Nova Scotia. A little shout out to him. He played a really nice game yesterday for his squad. We've seen some really good ball over the last 2 days, haven't we?
We have, for sure, and it's interesting, looking at them out there now. When you think back around it, I mean, these are all Atlantic Canada teams.
Yep.
These players have seen and played each other so many times over the years at the provincial level, at the club level.
Yep.
And, at the Atlantic and national levels.
They know each other.
It's interesting. And by and large, pretty good camaraderie.
Yes.
There's been a few chippy affairs.
But
here
at the
and
end of the
there.
day, they leave it on the
But,
field.
yeah, and more inclined to help each other up than.
But we've
than
seen
not.
a lot more. Yeah, we've seen a lot more sportsmanship than chippiness, and that's what made this tournament even more special. Here's Rutledge looking through the middle, looking for Harrington. Look a little bit of push on the play. Nova Scotia makes quick work of that free kick. Harrington into Rutledge. He loses control of it. Sankara, number 12, turns back. Perot looking down the field. Nova Scotia gains possession. I think that's Berryman. Here's Jackson.
Yeah, and certainly that Nova Scotia team of Berryman and Harrington.
Now he's run through here. Can he catch up to it? Well done by Cormier.
Ooh. Took a bit of a spill there.
Yep. As we've said a couple of times throughout the weekend, nice to have the turf field where you can have these games early in the season, these kind of tournaments early in the season because they're clear of snow and maintenance is low on them. But boy, when you bounce on them, they can give you a good jolt. Throw in here now for Nova Scotia. England will take the honors. Oh, he's just going to throw it back. There's the sportsmanship stuff there. Where the player was injured on Nova Scotia, New Brunswick had possession, and they just rolled it out to stop play to make sure he was okay.
Now Cormier is another one of these goalies who likes to wander outside of his net.
Nice catch.
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah, really nice catch. All right.
That's my cell phone, by the way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, and it's we'll see what we do here now. Everyone's at the ref. We'll see now if he's going to place the ball inside or outside the box. If it's inside, I say you might get a penalty kick out of it.
He's putting it outside.
No, it is outside. Here we have now right at the corner, the far corner there of the 18.
Yeah, that certainly could have gone either way.
That could have went out. Look how close it is. I think it's on the line. So it looks like Hebert is going to take the honors.
I think the play started outside the line and
Yes.
he landed inside.
So landed in, yeah. Here we are. It's over 13 minutes gone in the game. Great opportunity now for New Brunswick to get the first goal of the match and to go up 1-0. Ooh, and that goes right through the 6-yard box.
Good try,
No.
nicely placed.
Yep.
Well placed ball there, just unable to
I
capitalize.
think that was Boyle that was closest to it. Number 13. Yeah, Matt Boyle. Just couldn't, he must have cut his toenails this morning. That was close. Sankera. Back to Como. Como putting the ball down through the middle. DeVoe sends it back out. Here's Bruce battling for the ball. He still has it. All the way outside here now to Warnell. Warnell looking for England down the right side. Como comes over. Plays that tough defensively. Well done. Here's Como. Como pushes that back to his keeper, Cormier.
So we're coming up on 15 minutes in the first half. Still no score.
Yep.
But a bit of trading back and forth in the midfield. I think the best chances we would say have been New Brunswick
Yes,
so
they have.
far.
Yep, no doubt. They have had their couple, especially with that free kick there. Here's Warnell still with possession. Gets that back to DeVoe. Back to Alders. Here's DeVoe looking upfield. Berryman. The Butler. Berryman again puts that down the corner for Harrington to run onto it. And number 18 for New Brunswick. Gallardo puts that out of harm's way. Teammate, so his teammates can get back and mark up. Harrington makes the turn. Berryman. He's inside the box. Gets across. That also goes across the 6-yard box with nobody touching it. Goes off for a throw-in from New Brunswick. Substitution already for New Brunswick. Hebert is going to go out.
So we've had some early pressure from both sides, but neither of them able to capitalize. Last two good chances, New Brunswick coming across the 6-yard
Yep.
down in the Nova Scotia end, and just now a similar attempt by
Similar
Nova
attempt.
Scotia. on a cross, but no one there to bring it home.
And coming into the match is number 4, Arthur Wood. St. Kira gets it out. Bruce puts it right back in again.
And Wood has been an effective player for Nova Scotia all weekend as well.
Yep. Como tries to get that out, but never got past center. Nova Scotia back on the attack. Here's Berryman looking for Harrington. That combination's been on the go for the last all weekend. Butler tried to make the move, but that goes off. A New Brunswick player for a throw-in. Berryman battling with St. Kira. And Gallant. Gallardo. No, not Gallardo, number 8, Perot, sorry. Push on the play. Free kick there for New Brunswick. Como. Puts the ball into the box. No trouble there for Allers. No pressure on the ball there. Ornell coming down the right side. Como clears it out of his end. England. Throw in for New Brunswick. Here's Dastus. Looks for St. Kira. Rutledge steals that away. Harrington one-on-one with Gallardo. Sorry. Here's England. And Como comes in hard there. They get a corner kick out of it, though. This is the first corner of the day, I believe, for either team.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Sorry, I've been just
No.
looking at the
Here's the ball into the box.
ages of the
Okay, right
team
on.
here.
Ball is still into play, still into 18. Here's DeVoe. There's a save by Cormier. Ball's pushed out, but Nova Scotia keeps possession. Butler into Harrington. Pushed on the play. Another free kick here now for Nova Scotia. Jackson into DeVoe. Rutledge. Out to Butler. That rolls down into the 18-yard box. No trouble there for Cormier to come in and gather that in. Going to start it out from the backfield. Como. Como back to the keep. Cormier's going to come up with it himself. He got lots of space. He can keep going if he wanted to.
Yeah, and Alex Cormier from Rothsay, New Brunswick.
No pressure on him. Every time Ali gets that ball on his foot, something happens. He's a very dynamic player. And he wants that ball, as we said over the week. He's always calling for it, hungry for it.
Yeah, he is, and I mentioned earlier he's going to play for University of New Brunswick in Fredericton, and he is from Fredericton, yeah. So a lot like our own crew here in Newfoundland and Labrador, playing for his home school.
Well, they're going to be lucky to have him, because I think he's going to have a great university career. Ball's thrown into the box, headed back out. Logan Reed puts it right. Look, and we're trying another bicycle alley. That's the second one. That's like I said. He any which way to get that ball in the net, he doesn't care. He's gonna try it. Rutledge. Ali. Three defenders on him. No, goal kick. He thought he got a corner out of it. 22 minutes gone now in this first half, still scoreless. They do the short as well. Short pass, try to play it from the back. Jackson takes it out. Warnell. Possession's now New Brunswick. St. Kira. Well done. Dastus back to St. Kira. Into Reed. Nice ball down the left side. Dastus puts that across.
Trying to open things up a little bit.
Boyle gets
Nice
his head
job.
on it.
Yeah, nice job by Matt Boyle there.
Here's Como. No real pressure on him. Cormier gets that ball out to center. Put right back in again by Bruce. Rutledge. There's Bruce outside the Butler. Here's DeVoe. He'll put that back to his keep. A little bit of pressure coming on from Ali.
Ali and Gallant over there.
Yep. Here's Berryman into Harrington. Harrington one-on-one with Gallardo. Gallardo comes up with it. Perot.
Harrington off again.
Yep. Berryman looking for someone. Back to Butler. And that's given away. On the attack now is New Brunswick, and he gives it back right back to Nova Scotia. Jackson. Over to Bruce. Ball's put into the corner. Boyle clears it out. Still in play. Jackson comes up with it though for Nova Scotia, and he gives it back. He gives it back to Perot. Gallant looking for Ali. Ali gets it right back though. He lost it, and he said, I want it back, and that rolls off for a New Brunswick throw-in. Perot outside Ali. There's the speed, the shiftiness.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, Alder got his hands on it. Wasn't able to bring it in, but he was able to get the second effort.
Yeah, Reed almost with able to capitalize
Yes,
on
he
that
was.
rebound, but Alders with pretty quick hands there.
Warnell, England. Oh, they're going to call that as a foul.
Como puts it in.
Right into the box. There's Ali. Put the over the head again. And that rolls off for a goal kick. Oh,
He's
the
the-
flat win out of flag is up. Looks like it was offsides anyway.
He's determined to get that bicycle
That
kick.
bicycle in this morning, or today, I should say. Or this morning. Yes, the game will be over.
Only one game today, and I assume we've got an early start because of flight times and
Yes.
things like that.
Yeah.
Of course, we
I
are.
wouldn't be surprised if all these teams were all on the same flight, you know what I mean? But there are a few flights leaving from St. John's Airport. Be careful there, being pressured there by Reed. Outside the DeVoe. Down the line. Harrington slipped on the play. Here's Wood. Oh! Almost a little bit of a...
Yeah, Perot able to recover quickly there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Harrington with the ball on his foot. Down the left side into Berryman. Berryman shifts into the middle. Everyone chasing him. Loses possession though. Here's St. Kira. And they give it back. Here's Rutledge. Bruce back to Jackson. Jackson's going to look for Warnell. Well done there. Bring that in under control. Warnell still with the ball. Foul on the play. Referee thought Dastus was a little bit too aggressive on that challenge. Warnell's going to lay that right into the box now. We'll let all hands
okay. Referee
have a
is walking him
feeding, have a
back
feeding
little bit.
frenzy.
Yeah.
And here it is, into the box.
And
No trouble.
No, easily handled by Cormier. He called that one very well. Well out. Oh. And Dastus and England down in a heap there. England still down.
He's up again, though. He's all right.
Yeah, looked like he might have got a smack in the face there.
No, he's good to go. It is a throw-in, though, for Nova Scotia. Warnell looks to the top, puts it into the middle. Whalen was looking for it, but Berryman has it. I think that's Berryman. Yes, Berryman. That's Rutledge, number 4. Reed comes back, gives it to Wood. England challenging him. Wood still puts it down the left. Here's Ali. He can't catch it, though. Cut off there by Jackson. Throw in. Quick one by Ali. Here's Warnell again. England still feeling the effects of that collision with Dastus. I think it was Dastus or Como, and I don't remember. Coming in. Ali pressuring Jackson. Here's Carl Rutledge.
Nice, Sankari.
Nova Scotia gets it back. Being challenged by Wood. Bruce outside the Butler. To Harrington. Tries to put the move on. He still has it on his foot, though. Being watched by Gallardo. Dastus gets his head on it.
The linesman would have called that offside, but the ref waved it off since New Brunswick was
There's a
able
shot
to
from far out.
intercept.
Nice effort there by Rutledge. Goes wide of the net, though. 31 gone. Colleen, what do you think so far? Entertaining game, you know what I mean?
It has been a good game, and you know, still no score. As you say, 31 minutes gone.
But
But
they're playing tough with each other, right?
with the exception of yesterday's New Brunswick PEI
Yes.
game,
Yeah.
these have not been high-scoring
No.
contests for either the boys or the girls.
Nope.
Very defensive play in a lot of cases. And
some great goalkeeping, right?
yeah, there have been a few really good saves over the tournament. Both of these teams have been trading possession back and forth.
And that's what they've done too. But they're not giving, either team has given the other team very much room to build up any kind of an offense. The minute they get the ball on their foot, boom, they're onto them, right? Here's Jackson. Bit of space there now. He puts it out to the wing here for Warnell. He'll decide to carry it down. Can England catch up to it? No, he can't. Throw in New Brunswick. That's Deuce. He clears it out. Doesn't get very far though. Brought in by Rutledge. Here's England. Puts the move on. That's Deuce. Still in the box. Clear it out.
Ali coming down to bring that forward.
Yep.
Logan Reed up on top now. And Reed's been
Ali loses
pushing
possession.
that forward
Here's
position.
Harrington. He got a bit of space in front of him. Well done by Sakara, but Nova Scotia still has it. Here's a shot. Nice effort there. Hits the side of the net. Starting to take a couple of shots from far out there now, or from outside the 18. Nova Scotia is trying to test Cormier. Berryman got his head on it, but went in the wrong direction. DeVoe sends her back to his keeper. Back to DeVoe. He slyly lets it go out to Butler. Here's DeVoe. Jackson's going to open up the field. He's being pressured by Reed. Into Rutledge. Tried to get the give and go. Whalen did, but not sure what happened there, what the foul was. Here's Harrington. Ref said play on. No foul on the play. Here's Ali. One-on-one with DeVoe. Ali takes it to the outside. He got speed. And he runs out of real estate. Goal kick, Nova Scotia.
You're watching Bell Alliant TV1 coverage of the 2018 Under-18 Atlantic Showcase. I'm Colleen McConnell with Ian Chater and Daryl Redmond. We're coming to you live from King George V Park in St. John's. Beautiful Mother's Day Sunday morning.
Hey, Mom.
Hello to my mother.
No, play is still on the go. Here's DeVoe. Looks for Jackson. Puts that into the middle of the field for Bruce. Bruce back to Warnell. Here's Allers being pressured by Reed. Outside the Butler. Butler has lots of space over there now. Puts it in Harrington. Berryman. Jackson into Bruce. Bruce is being held on. Definitely a foul there.
Wood's getting a little talking to.
That's his warning. DeVoe into Harrington. Gerardo.
Nice try there by Anthony Gallant.
Now we got New Brunswick on the attack. Referee didn't see a foul there, even though the player hit the turf. Play is still on. Throw in New Brunswick. Dastus gets it into the box, but Warnell gets his head on it. Well done by Warnell to take that off the leg of Sankera.
And he's been really strong in the Nova Scotia back line all weekend.
I don't think he's come off the field all weekend.
Very little, if at all.
Yeah, if at all, yeah. He's and there's not many that have played every minute of every game, because as you said, this is a showcase, and I know the coaches are putting as many players in as possible, giving as much playing time as possible, because it is a showcase. And but there hasn't been many players on both the boys and the girls sides that have played all 90 minutes of every game. Because, you know, it's different to see that, too. You know, I mean, I never made comment on it over the weekend, but you got, you know, your best players. You can say who the better players on each team are, and you'd never see them come off, right? Even in the dying minutes, the last 15 minutes, you know, I see coaches taking their best defender off, right?
Yes, that's right.
So to give another player the opportunity to go in there and...
Nova Scotia aggressive on that ball.
Off for another throw in for Nova Scotia. Still no score. 39 minutes gone.
No, and New Brunswick's front line there have switched places. So Anthony Gallant now over here closer to the booth, and Ali's moved to the far side. Logan Reed still in the middle there.
Switch it up.
And he's been really active on the play.
Nice play there. Here's England. Challenge. And the referee thought there was a foul on the play, so free kick now for New Brunswick. Cormier gets it up the center. Reed tries to flick it on to no avail. Cannell. He must have just came in, did he? Oh, did he just get subbed in? I haven't seen him all game. Number 15, Cannell.
It's the quiet ones you got to watch out
It
for.
It is too. I don't think I've said his name all morning.
No, and you know what? He was a big player in yesterday's game.
Yes.
He was all over the field, but there he was right when he was needed.
Interesting. Wow. Anyway, New Brunswick goes up 1-0 on a goal by Cannell.
And he started things rolling yesterday for New Brunswick
as well. That's right. There you go. But I didn't see a substitution. I know it was early in the morning, and I figure I was awake. So we'll see now what Nova Scotia can do in the last 5 minutes of this first half. See if they can get that equalizer before they take a break. Here's Ali looking for it again on the attack. He gets the left foot on it for the shot, but that goes well wide.
So Alder's getting ready to send the ball back down the field. Nova Scotia going to look to equalize quickly. We're at 41 minutes into the first half. Just a few minutes left in regulation, then plus stoppage time.
And there wasn't very much of that, was there?
No, there's just a couple of small
little incidents.
small little collisions that the referee had to attend to, but fortunately nothing serious or long-lasting. Getting lots of shout-outs to the moms on Twitter this morning.
Good.
And of course, as you say, dedicated soccer moms all over, whether they're here in person or watching at home.
Because they've had a big influence on all their careers. Their young careers, because they got to get to their practices, and they had to get to their games, and they travel with them, I'm sure, to the tournaments and supporting them. So good on you, moms.
A little bit of pushing there with DeVoe and Ali. Not quite sure what precipitated that.
I thought it was originally a handball.
It looked like it was going to be a handball against DeVoe, but Nova Scotia's got possession. So they're sending it wide, and yeah, thanks to all the moms, as you say, Ian,
Yeah.
and mine in particular.
No,
who's a
mine.
Also a big soccer fan, mom's from St. Lawrence, so
there you go. Huge soccer fan.
so we
then.
were raised bred to it. And my grandmother, God bless her, when she passed, it was in the summer, in the middle of Challenge Cup season. They actually moved her wake so everyone could go to the game in Grandbank.
Wow.
It was a big game. It was a big game, and they won.
Wow.
And they won.
Oh, there you go. She's shining down.
Yeah, no, it was
Interesting.
yeah, wonderful. No, just wonderful, wonderful community. St. Lawrence Laurentians, of course, a huge part of Newfoundland's soccer history.
Yeah. Here's Bruce outside the Warnell. Time is ticking down now in the first half. We do have our first goal, though, from New Brunswick. Here's Whalen, and that goes off for a throw-in for Nova Scotia. Bruce is in the middle. Berryman has a little bit of space, gets it outside to Harrington. Looking for him now to see if he can capitalize and get them back on even keel.
Oh. Another couple down in a heap after trying to go after a loose ball.
All right, here we are in the regulation time. We've come to regulation time, the first 45. We're into stoppage time now. I'm sure Nova Scotia, well, I'm not 100% sure they'd like to go in tied up at the half. Ball's up in the air. Still up there. Oh, DeVoe got his foot on it, but he didn't get much behind it. And there's the half.
Yeah, as you say, Ian, not a whole lot of stoppage time to play out in this first half. Pretty even game so far, trading back and forth, but great opportunity there for New Brunswick, and Cannell there to put it away.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Coming seemingly out of nowhere.
Yes, so poof, there he was. Anyway, that's the great first half. Great way to start off day 3 of our webcast, brought to you by Bellaline TV1, part of the 2018 Under-18 Atlantic Showcase. We'll take a break now for halftime, and we'll be back for second half action in around 10 minutes. Over for now.
beaten path. And then there's this place. Newfoundland and Labrador.
Hey, go on! Go on! Mind your own business!
The antenna is holding, sir. Yes. Bravo. Oh, look there. Yes, indeed. This is going to make your world a lot different than the one I grew up in. You know where England is?
Sure, it's over there.
And over there is where that sound is coming from. Right, Mr. Marconi?
Through the air, across the ocean, the first time ever.
There's nothing faster than light. Fiber optic uses light to deliver the internet. It's the fastest internet technology. So you can share, learn, stream, or do whatever you want at the speed of light. And only Bell brings fiber optic internet right to your home.
You know, when I was a kid, wherever we went by pedal bike. Just imagine pedaling your bike every day, going to Carpoon to Lansing Meadows. We've been all over the place here. We went in every nook and cranny and climbed across the roof and hung on the beam. You know what young fellas are like. When this is here, you come and explore. My character is Ragnar, and my role is a blacksmith. Talk about where the Vikings got their iron and smelt it down and turn it into nails. The Vikings. Yeah, I think they're still here.
Signor Cabalto! On deck, sir. You won't believe your eyes.
Captain! Over here! You must see this!
Look at the captain down there.
I've never seen anything like it in my life! There!
Amazing. So many.
Codfish, so thick they stayed the progress of our ship. Your fleets will have no further need of Iceland. Fish is enough to feed this kingdom, oh sire, until the end of time.
It's packed to the rafters in the Edmonton Arena. Everyone is feeling the pressure on the Grabs as they await the American champs. Here's the Cleveland favorite Knits now, and boy, do they look impressive.
Look at their uniforms. I bet you could sure run in smart shorts like those.
Not that. Look, world champs, my eye.
Grads, we don't play for glory. We play the game for the game's sake. So tonight, you're going to earn that title by playing your game. Teamwork, passing. Let's show them what it means to play the Grads.
Edmonton Grads were champions for 25 years. The record of 502 wins and only 20 losses is unmatched in all of sport.
There's nothing faster than light. Fiber optic uses light to deliver the internet. It's the fastest internet technology. So you can share, learn, stream, or do whatever you want at the speed of light. And only Bell brings fiber optic internet right to your home.
Welcome back to second half action. To all the soccer fans out there watching the webcast here, brought to you by Bell TV1, all part of the 2018 Under-18 Atlantic Showcase. Second half action coming up between Team New Brunswick and Team Nova Scotia. New Brunswick went up 1-0 with a goal late in the second half by Ethan Cannell. And New Brunswick is in the green jerseys while Nova Scotia's in the blue. Here we go, starting off. Como tried to get the old element of surprise there off the kick. My name is Ian Chater, along with Colleen McConnell and Daryl Redmond on camera. Welcome back to second half action, Colleen.
Good morning, and welcome back to everybody who's watching on their computers and the Bell Alliant live stream.
Yep.
It's been a good game so far this morning. A lot of pretty even game,
Yeah.
trading back and forth, few opportunities. We were chatting at the half. Ethan Cannell seemed to come out of nowhere. He'd had a pretty
is there now.
quiet game right up until suddenly there he was putting the ball straight into the net.
Back in the net. There he is now. Cannell looking for it.
But
Look, he's got the ball on his foot again.
He's making his presence known.
Yeah, now. Oh, yeah. We won't not stop talking about him now.
But ironically, Ian, yesterday he opened the scoring against PEI for New Brunswick. And right around the same time, he actually scored that first goal in
The latter
injury
part,
time
yeah.
in the first half. So this one almost at the end of the first half. So obviously that's kind of his time and place. He likes to break out when people aren't looking.
We got a few, and you can let us know now what you see on the field with regards to new people into the game, new players. I see number 5 on Nova Scotia is into the game. I thought I saw number 5. Yeah, Noah Lahey in here on the back line.
Yeah, on the New Brunswick side, Ryan Couturier is in, and Alan Armanet also out there.
And also, looks like number 9, Noah Sherman on Nova Scotia is into the match.
Yeah, and on the back line here, we've got Abraham Lavin for New Brunswick. I'm just checking a few of the other names. Actually, it looks like the whole back line for New Brunswick has switched out. So, oh no, Aaron Gallardo, he was there in the first half. Zachary Gould is out there again.
And also in the center here now, number 25, Alfatori is in for Nova Scotia as well. He scored in yesterday's game.
He did. He had the only goal, and he's actually, looking at my stats here, the youngest player on the Nova Scotia squad.
Okay.
Not quite 15 years old. He's still 14.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Great experience.
And, you know, he had a great presence on the field yesterday. And as you say, had that lone marker for Nova Scotia against
Beautiful
Newfoundland
ball
and
there
Labrador.
by DeVoe. Harrington pushes it ahead. I don't know if he's gone too far.
No,
puts on the
manages to
brakes.
keep it. Lahey's up there to support him.
Lahey, top of the box.
Knocked away by Champalia, and still a threat.
No, looks like the referee. No, okay. Referee had indicated he was going to give a corner kick, but the linesman said no, it's a goal kick, and he concurred with the linesman. They saved there by Cormier coming out and making himself big and cutting down that angle for that shot. Get used to the game names now of the players that are into the game. So here's Lahey back to his keeper, and the keeper's changed. So
Yes, so Ryan Davis is now in for New
Did you
Brunswick,
make
for Nova Scotia.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, big challenge there.
Whoa.
And there's Cannell, and the ball is gone. Gone.
Someone must have told him we missed him.
So
He's making sure we know he's out there.
he's definitely out there in the second half. Yeah, so Gallardo is still on the back line here now because him and Harrington have been battling it out pretty good. It was on the far side in the first half. Now they're right close to our vantage point. Like I said, Abraham Lavin is there. Gould is into the game.
And Champalia is over on the
There he is there
far wing
with
there.
the ball on his foot now. Offside.
And both teams actually bringing pretty big benches to this tournament, so it's nice to give everybody an opportunity to be seen and to play at this level against different players than you're used to seeing when you're back in your home club or in your home province.
And all in all, for the more or less the early part, mid part of May. I think we're pretty lucky what the weather that we were able to get over the last 3 days. We haven't had no precipitation whatsoever. The wind has been a factor, no doubt. It's not July, the temperatures aren't balmy or anything, but quite lucky. Foul on the play, Nova Scotia with a free kick. Harrington.
Altafori up getting in position there, along with Noah Sherman.
They do the short one with DeVoe. Now DeVoe is going to put it out to the far right.
We promised we weren't going to talk about the wind, but the wind took that one a little bit. that hung up there for a bit.
Up, yeah.
Didn't quite go, I think, fully where he wanted it to go.
It's not breathless here, I can tell you that.
but no. But a lovely day out there, beautiful blue skies, and if you're on the field, great temperatures.
That goes off Armour. We got a throw in here now for Nova Scotia. Lahey will take it.
And
Harrington. Alfatori push that off to Harrington, still with the ball in his foot. They're on the attack. And that goes right into the hands of Cormier. He had the right idea, but there was no one there.
Way too much on that one. We have a morning coffee delivery, Ian.
I don't drink coffee.
Thank
so
you
that's
kindly.
Fine. Holy moly, I got a hot chocolate. Thank you very much, sir. Sherman had the ball on his foot. Tried to get up.
Ref warning them both to be careful there, and now getting a little chippy after. Going to have another little chat.
He's being spoken to. He's telling him to take his
oh, he's got some jewelry on by the look of it.
Some jewelry, some bling. Here's Cormier. He's over half now, Colleen. He got the shot on the net. That's cleared out, though. Champaglia is going to put it right back into the box. Davis keeps it, and nope. Davis gathered that in, well done. He almost gave up a corner kick there. Lavin, back to Cormier. Cormier puts that right back out the center. Rutledge. Here's Sherman, outside to Harrington. He got speed. And well done by Gallardo to put that off the foot of Harrington to get the throw in. That goes by everybody. Mahalianu gets that back to number 21, Gould. Rutledge is still in the game, Colleen. We didn't know his name yesterday. Now he's on the whole game. Alfatori misplayed that.
Seem to be getting a little bit more of an edge with the players in this second half there. I don't know if that's the fact that Nova Scotia is trailing by 1.
55 minutes gone.
or just the personalities that have been swapped out on
Well,
the field.
that's
But there's a definite change in
edginess,
tone, and temper. Yeah.
Oh,
It's Mahalanu up to push there.
that rolls off Mahalanu's foot. Throw in for Nova Scotia. Lavin will easily put that back to his keep. Cormier gets that ball back to center. Couturier, there's a shot. Gathered in, not really much trouble there for Davis. He plays the short one from the back. So Rutledge loses that off his foot on the far wing there for a throw in. Tries to get it back. Nice block shot there by Lavin.
And Armanet unable to.
Armanet, I should say.
To get the shot off. So
DeVoe gets a yellow. He already missed one game. So DeVoe is in the books now with a yellow. There's a corner kick here now for New Brunswick. Ethan Cannell. The goal scorer for New Brunswick taking the honors. That's cleared out. Doesn't get out very far. Still at the top of the 18.
Cannell's got it back. Over to Mahalanu. Or Armanet.
Armanet, yeah. Here's Harrington. Here's Rutledge. Give and go. He didn't get much on that then.
Nice job trying to move that down the field by Nova Scotia.
Free kick, New Brunswick. Referee said there was a little bit too much of a shoulder arm action.
Yeah, certainly seeing a lot more of his involvement in this second half. He's exerting control.
He showed us his chicken wing there.
And Alex Cormier, of course, well out of his line. Likes to play up the field.
Yeah, I like the free kicks where they just lay it into the 18 and let them all just battle it out. That's why I enjoyed that part of the game, because you're just too far out to take a shot. Okay, so Davis is going to take the long goal kick. Comes all the way to our vantage point here. Here's Lahey. Got to put it all the way back to Davis.
Armanet putting on some pressure there.
There's Bruce, the DeVoe. Here's Lahey. Nice ball by Lahey.
Caleb Mercer.
Caleb,
there,
yep, that's right. Clear right back to center. Well done.
Whoa.
It was a quick one. Here's Como. Still with the ball. Gives it to Gould. Gould plays it safe and back to Cormier. Cormier puts it right back to center. I think that was Wood. Yep. Well done by Gould.
We are 60 minutes.
Halloneau battling it out there. Here's Cannell, the goal scorer, looking for his second. Here's a shot.
Almost. Just a little wide of the net.
Good hands there. Nice save by Davis. So Cannell takes the shot, almost gets the goal, and now he's going to take the corner.
The last one was really nicely placed.
Yes, it
but
was.
Cleared away by the Nova Scotia defenders.
Here's the cross.
This one's a little bit longer.
Harrington tries to bring it out. Champaglia puts it right back in. We're back. Gallardo. And there's a foul on the play there. Como gets booked with a yellow. Cards are flying fast and furious here in the second half. Like I said, a totally different dynamic on the field right now than the first half.
It is for sure. So we're now 61 minutes into the game. Last game for both of these teams in the tournament, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. Not sure what he's calling there. What did you see there, Ian?
No, they had to wait for the whistle.
Okay.
Right? They tried to do a quick one, but it was intercepted. But
gotcha.
Nova Scotia's very lucky there. To make a long story short.
Yeah, the official wasn't
or
ready.
To make a short story shorter.
Make a short story long?
Yes, another free kick here now for New Brunswick. Keenell puts it down through the middle. Looking for Armanet. Ooh.
Ryan Davis taking no chances and picking that up.
Here's Bruce. Sherman puts it back to Bruce. A little miscue there. Wood was looking for Como, intercepted by Sherman. Here's Cannell, looking for his second.
Okay, we got a blue sub coming in here. We'll wait and see who's...
We have not had many subs, though, except for halftime.
No, we've not. So DeVoe is going out.
Yeah.
He's played the whole game so far. And we'll wait and see who's coming in for him. You're watching the 2018 Under-18 Atlantic Showcase on Bell Alliant TV1. I'm Colleen McConnell, along with Ian Chater and Daryl Redmond. This is the final game for both of these teams, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. New Brunswick right now leading 1-0 at 63 minutes.
Berryman I think Berryman just came in. He did too.
For DeVoe.
Yep. And I think DeVoe's position has been taken over by number 4, Rutledge, in the middle of the field. Because Berryman is not a defender. He's a half midfielder. Referee does not like the hands.
Another cautioning another player there.
No, the referee does not like the talk back once a call is made.
Also, it was Ethan Cannell he was having a few words with.
Here's Davis down the right side. Alfatori. Sherman.
It looks like Gould. No, it's not Gould. So one of the New Brunswick players was down on the play. But they're all up carrying on as normal.
Here's Hebert. Still 1-0. 65 minutes gone.
Did Hebert just come back into the game?
We're not getting to see the subs today. It's almost like they're coming on very quietly.
Stealth subs today. Because Hebert started the game.
Yes, and he went out.
And
now
then he
he's back
subbed
in.
out.
And
but-
he wasn't there at halftime.
And I didn't think he came back on at halftime.
Anyway.
But again, it's sometimes the play is happening around you.
Yes, and we're looking at our sheets.
And
we're
then
talking about
they,
different things.
they step up.
Yeah.
And
Armanet battling there with Rutledge.
player can go quiet and still be silently getting into
yes.
position. Those are the
Yep.
dangerous ones. And we saw that earlier with Ethan Cannell, who'd we had not been talking about, and suddenly he was burying the ball in the back of the net.
Yep. Leahy puts that back to Rutledge. There's Bruce over to Leahy. Rutledge. Bruce. Out to the far right. Harrington loses that off his foot.
Riley Workman getting ready to. I thought he was going to have a throw in there, but it's going to be a free kick.
No, is that number 50? 59. That's Whalen. Am I right?
I was looking at 46.
Oh, sorry. It's into the box. Oh, can he get that under control to get a shot? Here's Harrington.
No,
And
too much.
too far.
Too much.
He's gone up in the stands there now. Say hi to everyone. Hello, everyone. But hello to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. Another substitution now. Going off is Manhanu. No, he's not coming off. He just threw his gloves off. Gallardo goes out. Number 18 and coming in.
Looks like Jason Cho. No, it is
That's
Olivier Perreault.
Perreault back into the match.
Actually, we haven't seen Cho this game.
No. He had that injury yesterday, remember? He
He took a spill yesterday.
He took a spill yesterday, and maybe that's keeping him off the field today. Throw in Nova Scotia. Lavin puts that back out of play again. Another throw in for Nova Scotia. A little bit of a lull in the fast-paced action that we're used to.
The referee is not very happy with the Nova Scotia bench. A few words with the coaches there by the look of it. They were arguing about that last call.
Coaches don't argue about calls.
You and I never did.
No. Holy John, that's all I did. Okay, here's Gould. Gonna send that down.
All you ever yelled was encouragement.
Oh, it was all encouragement, yeah, to the players, but I wasn't encouraging the ref. Here's Leahy making a run down the left. And that's blocked by Perreault. Throw in, though. This is the first of 4 matches today, Colleen, to finish off this Atlantic Showcase.
Nice job clearing that ball by Champaglia, but it's coming right back in again.
We'll have both the same provinces playing at 10 o'clock this morning on the girls' side. It'll be Team Nova Scotia versus Team New Brunswick. So that should be a good game as well. They're all good games. I don't know why there's been a great weekend of soccer.
And at 12 and 2 this afternoon, Newfoundland and Labrador will each play the PEI teams.
Yep. To finish her off. Here's Cormier, gets the ball out to center. Sherman gets his head on that, puts it right back. Gould. Cormier back again to center. Rutledge puts that back in.
Bit of a high foot there.
Looks like a high boot, yep.
See now, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia still looking for that equalizer. They've gone 71 minutes without putting one in the back of the net yet.
Bruce plays it back.
Here's Hebert. And you said he's going to University of Moncton?
Hebert, yes, University of Moncton.
Another great pickup.
Well, and it'll be nice in the fall when we see these players back on the field in different colors.
Yeah, but the same temperature.
Yes, it'll be the same temperature. Sad but true. The good news is that
These
we've been
guys
able
will
to
never
unzip
see
our
me
winter
with my
jackets
muscle shirt
today.
on. They're always bundled up. All right, throw in for Nova Scotia. Harrington. Workman over there. Oh, it was Green. Got his head on it.
Yeah, there's another high boot there.
Not a lot of opportunities for either team in the last 15 minutes for sure. Green puts that back into Bruce. Bruce puts it to Workman. Here's Harrington. Sherman gives it right back to Harrington. They lose possession. Here comes Cannell. Oh, sorry, that was Malhalanu. He
Now
was
that's
looking for
Cannell.
Cannell. Yep.
Yeah.
They got that similar look. Here's Lahey looking down the right side. Very nice ball. Mercer gets inside the box. That goes right across the top. Again, across the 6-yard box. Nobody
nice
there.
Nice cross. Altafori just a couple of steps behind.
Yep.
A very nice cross by Mercer.
It was a nice run. Nice ball there by Lahey. Substitution. Looks like DeVoe is coming back in. Oh, and Harrington is going out. He doesn't get very many breaks.
No, that's right. He's been.
He's had a very, very, very good tournament.
Real workhorse for Nova Scotia all this tournament.
Yeah, you're probably not going to see him again with 16 minutes left in the game. Nice work by Lahey. Rolls off for a New Brunswick throw-in. Champaglia throws that in. That's Green and Alfatori. Berryman. Free kick here for Nova Scotia.
Bruce
they do a quick one.
Back to Bruce.
Bruce is looking outside there for
Berryman, I think.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. There's Green. He blocks that. Back to Cormier. Alfatori's going to put the pressure on. Back to center. Bruce with his head on it. Lahey misjudged that one. Back to Davis.
Armanet and Perot keeping the pressure on.
Yep. There's Lahey down the left side here now. Cuts back into center. Rutledge. There's Rutledge. There's Perot. Battling with Bruce. Goal kick. New Brunswick was looking for a foul, but
he's coming for a chat. Warning to the Nova Scotia defender there.
but they touch hands. They make up.
Not quite sure what happened there, but
No,
generally the person who puts their hands up is
fault.
you're guilty. Don't say it wasn't me, because it pretty much was definitely you.
Here's DeVoe, top of the box. Ooh, that's that's Workman. Workman still with the ball on his foot. Here's DeVoe. Intercepted by Gould. And in turn was intercepted by Rutledge. Here's Lahey. Tried to do a give and go with Alfatori.
Hebert's got the ball back, passing that over. And New Brunswick now moving it down the field with Perot. Perot and Rutledge battling it out there.
Referee didn't like the old pull back on the shoulder.
And Rutledge having a good game for Nova Scotia again today.
Yes.
Solid defensive player.
Nice ball.
Caleb Mercer.
Yeah,
Getting up there, lots of room.
Lots of room.
Oh, whoa! Gould comes in to clear the ball and collides with Mercer.
Gould was saying that he got all ball first.
I think I agree with that.
But the referee saw different. Looks like he's going to give a free kick to Cormier. Wasn't happy with the call of ref. We got two in the wall. That's Berryman taking it, ref, I think.
It looks like Berryman from this angle. I'll just wait till he spins around.
Oh, we're going to have a substitution first.
I'm not quite sure who's...
No, we're not going to do the sub yet.
Cannell getting in the middle there.
Yeah, we are going to do the sub. So going out is Como, right? Number 7. Yeah. Coming in is Boyle.
Yes. Matt Boyle, first time we've seen him this game, I think.
No, he's been in.
Did he start?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been in. I don't know if he started. I don't remember that. Let's see what we got going on here. Here's the opportunity for Nova Scotia to tie up the game.
Yeah. Players of both colors down in a heap there. So not sure. Someone they're being called out.
I think there's
We
probably
got,
some
couple of injuries there, and actually it looks like Matt Boyle is
some
one of
head-on-head
them.
action.
And DeVoe, both down on the ground. And Cormier. No, Cormier is attending to his.
Yeah. I think he got the. I think he got a head-on-head.
So we're 81 minutes in to this first game of Sunday at the tournament. This is the 2018 U18 Atlantic Showcase. Coming to you live streamed on Bell Alliant TV1, and thank you to Daryl Redmond, who's been our colleague in arms on the TV all weekend.
Don't be giving him too much praise.
I'm Colleen McConnell. This is Ian Chater.
You won't be able to get out of the booth. No, great job, Daryl. Thank you very much.
And to all the folks at the NLSA and St. John's Soccer
yes.
Club who put this weekend together.
Can't forget them.
Been a great time. Taking a little peek down at the snack booth there, Ian, see if there's
You see any
breakfast hot dogs and hamburgers yet. But
Nothing yet.
the under 15 St. John's girls team is here. If anyone's coming down lunchtime, you can get a little snack to tide you over till you get home for your Mother's Day supper. The physio there still checking on one of the New Brunswick players.
And he's up on his feet.
So that is Matt Boyle being helped off the field there. And he had only just subbed back into
Just
the
got
game before this play.
Yeah, I think it. I don't know if. I think it was head-on-head. It might have been a. Might have got a boot. It all happened so fast.
And Aaron Gallardo comes back into the game for New Brunswick. He's also been a very strong player for New Brunswick on the back line.
Here's Canal putting pressure on. There will be definitely some injury time added on now. Workman gets it up to Berryman. Ronnie Workman throws that in. Champaglia trying to get that ball turned and down the field, but off for another throw in. Another substitution coming in. Looks like Ali. And Hebert is coming out. They'll be competing against each other now in the fall of the year.
That's right. Hebert will be going to the University of Moncton, and Ali will be suiting up for the University of New Brunswick back in his hometown of Fredericton. So two players that
Oh, nice save. Oh!
Certainly look forward to seeing more of them. What a great chance there for Nova Scotia.
Yeah,
great
Alfatori
save.
great save by Cormier. Nice shot by Alfatori.
Yeah. And Altidori was the goal scorer in yesterday's game against Newfoundland and Labrador. The youngest player on the Nova Scotia team. Just 14 years old.
They almost got the equalizer there. That was a very nice save. Cormier was up for the task there. Keep the goose egg up on the board. All right, Cormier gets the ball out to center. DeVoe gets his head on it. Lahey puts it up, hangs up into a little bit of wind that's on the go today. Lahey gets it back. Here's Bruce. He makes a turn. Outside to Workman. Workman up to DeVoe. Workman. To Bruce. Over to Rutledge. Trying to switch it across. Into Sherman. Nice flick on to Alfatori.
Oh, what a great chance. What a great chance. Just wide.
He's not happy. He knows he had a golden opportunity there.
So Alex Cormier, the New Brunswick goalie, gets booked on that one.
Something for verbally.
Oh, he's taking off his jersey there by the look of it. Taking off his gloves for sure. And looks like he's also got some jewelry on.
Some bling. A little bit late for that now, isn't it? Girls team from Nova Scotia going down to warm up. They'll be playing next against New Brunswick.
And I know we've been talking a lot about Altidore and the opportunities he's had recently. They've all been set up by Caleb Mercer, and what a great job he's been doing, making space on the side and carrying that ball down.
He's had a great second half.
He's been wonderful, penetrating and placing the ball. He's been doing a fantastic job of getting that exactly where it needs to be.
Just haven't got the end result. Nice save. Ball never got across. Well done by Davis. Here's Berryman. Down the right side, and that rolls off for a throw-in. Still 1-0. That goal in the late in the first half is still holding up as the only tally of the day. Here's Rutledge. Gets that into Sherman. Sherman, nice ball outside to Mercer. Mercer's one-on-one with Gallardo.
Over to Lahey.
Lahey gets that over to Berryman.
Berryman's another player that can be a serious threat here. Champalia manages to get it away.
And he still has it.
Nova Scotia with a free kick coming up here.
Ball's into the box. Cormier gathers that in. Lahey playing it with Mercer. And that goes off for a corner. In the last few seconds now of regulation time.
Lahey's going to take that corner by the look of it.
Yeah. Puts that into the box. Has cleared out. Ali one-on-one. One-on-one with Rutledge. Nice turn into the field. He's one-on-one still with Rutledge. Alley runs at it.
Great effort there, but as you say, runs out of territory.
And has a little seat.
But those last couple of plays, Ian, he has been coiled, just
Oh, yeah.
ready to
Ready to
burst,
go,
right?
yeah. Ready to go out of the shotgun. Well, we're done with regulation time. We're into stoppage and injury time now. And that rolls off for a goal kick. It's definitely got to be 3 minutes, 3 for sure. Here's DeVoe trying to get it through. Here's the ball through, flicked on.
One more chance, I think, for Nova Scotia. Let's see. No,
And
wide.
Sherman turns and strikes it, but it goes wide.
Ref's checking his watch there now, so haven't seen him indicate how much time he's going to be adding. But certainly with a couple of collisions we had in the second half,
Yeah.
there will be a few minutes at the very least.
Alfatori puts it through. Here's Mercer. Does he get a shot? It's blocked. Blocked again. And
Cormier
gathers that in. Still saving his shutout. Gets it downfield.
Ali,
Oh,
and Cannell.
Cannell, yeah.
Mercer with the ball again.
Mercer trying to turn. There's Green. Outside the Workman. I guess, is that Workman still? Yep. Lahey. Mercer puts it in the top of the box, cleared out away. Alley controls it, loses it. Alley definitely got 2 after him. Bierman get in around it? Nope.
But a nice call and a nice pass by Altafori,
Yes.
seeing that wide opportunity there with Berryman over on the other side.
Bruce pulls back on Cannell's shoulders. It'll always be called if it's seen, and it was seen by the ref.
Cannell taking his time to get back and place that ball. He
It's all
knows
about
that
time management, all about clock management now.
we're all in the dying minutes of this game. Ethan Cannell of New Brunswick with the only marker so far. Cormier puts it in. Easily handled by Ryan Davis at the other end.
And he hustles right back. Rogers gets his head on that. Outside here now to Lahey. There's Workman.
Okay. And this one is in the books.
In the books.
New Brunswick 1-0 over Nova Scotia. The only goal from Ethan Cannell at about 43 minutes into the game.
And yeah, and I'm surprised that there wasn't more goals, because there's definitely the opportunities. But good job on both keepers to keep the score down to a 1-0 affair.
Yeah, and the defenders too.
And the
You
defenders,
know,
yes.
hopping in behind a couple of times when the keepers were beaten. The defenders
Yeah.
were there to be that last line of defense.
Yeah.
And you know, running down the strikers from the different teams to try and pin them in and cut the angles.
All good. Both teams now will shake hands. All good. So this is our first game of 4. Like we said, for the day to finish off the tournament. Nice little win there for New Brunswick to finish off their three-day tournament. So we'll be back to watch the girls versus the girls Nova Scotia team versus the New Brunswick girls team. They're at 10 o'clock local time, 9:30 in most parts of Labrador and the Maritimes. And you're watching Bella Line TV1. Hope you're enjoying your webcast, all part of the 2018 Under-18 Atlantic Showcase. On behalf of myself, Ian Chater, Colleen McConnell, and cameraman Daryl Redmond, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back for the next match very soon. Over for now.